Good morning, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning into another watch list video brought to you by FTX. If you don't have an FTX account, then use the link in the description below and you'll receive 10% off your trading fees. We also have an Easter sale running at the moment, 25% off. So if you are looking to complete the courses or join our community, feel free to use the link in the description and you'll receive 25% off, which is pretty good. It ends today actually. So get in and make a purchase and come join us. An interesting video today. Oh, good morning, Bobby. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good few days off over Easter. But yeah, it's not really a watch list video. I did a scan this morning and I couldn't find anything worthy of a watch list, unfortunately. But we'll go through the top 10 and we'll see what is about. So Bitcoin on the weekly, I was really hoping to get a bullish candle here. So close last week bullish. So we'd have that higher low formed on the weekly chart, which is a really bullish sign. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. Let's see how this week goes. We do still have some wiggle room. I think if we do close bullish, it will be a good sign, but it does, in my opinion, I think it needs to close above this level, above this previous weekly candle before it looks extremely bullish. So there is that likelihood that we do see further selling off down to this $37,000 mark, which is a little bit more obvious on the daily chart. Not an exact level, more of a range where we've tested a few times and rejected. So a further sell off to that area, I wouldn't be surprised. Failing that, let's have a look at the 2-day. Failing that, if we did fall down to this $30,000 mark along here, that would be my next level to buy up big, I'd say. First buying area around here, and then I'd love to see a drop down to this $30,000 mark, and I believe a lot of people will be buying at that area. But short term, let's hope we see another bullish week. But on the daily chart, there's nothing. 4 hours even more evident of this sideways momentum. We are trend traders. We need a trend. There's just no trend, right? So we had a quick pop up, a rejection, and now it's just sideways momentum. We do have a little bit of a level through here, but there's no trend leading up to that level, so it's untradable. Yeah, that's right, Bobby. Selling kidneys at 30K. We'll be selling a lot of things if Bitcoin does drop to 30K. Kidney could be one of them. ETH is much the same. The weekly, doesn't look, well, it does look a little bit bullish, but we do need that higher low to form. Same with Bitcoin. If we do get a bullish week, that would be awesome, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some further selling off this week. Bit of a trend here on the daily, but no real levels to work with. Let's have a look at the 4. Again, the same as Bitcoin. We're just crab walking sideways, and I think our best approach to the markets during conditions like this is just sitting on the sideline. Don't try and grab trades. Don't try and pick the bottom or pick the top or whatever. Silly things like that. Wait for that market momentum to come. It will come. We've just been in a consolidation period for quite some time. BNB, we've got a level through here on the 4-hour time frame. I would be open to considering a break and retest type trade on this, but the moving averages will need a little bit more work to do. Same as the MACD. The trend isn't the greatest leading up to that, but we'll assess that when that time comes. XRP, the same. Bit of a messy daily trend. The 4-hour, again, spent most of its time going sideways. A little bit of a level through here. Not an exact level, but a break and retest of that level might be one to consider, but the moving averages will definitely need a lot more work. They say if you try and pick the bottom, you'll only get one. Yeah, that's exactly right. I like that one. Solana. Again, we had this big push up. We've just pulled back, and it seems we've bottomed out. There's no real levels through here The 4 hour, very sideways, untradeable in my opinion. I think going through the market, looking at this top 10, looking at the rest of the market, yeah, this sideways momentum does create certain levels, support levels or resistance levels, and it's called ranging, right? When it tests that level, and it just ranges. Some traders out there will buy on the bottom support, sell at the resistance. That's called range trading. It's not really my approach to the markets. I need trend. Unfortunately, we don't have that. So I will be keeping an eye on the ones that do break those levels and retest those levels. That's when I'll start trading. Hey mate, how you doing? Hope you're well. Luna, the same as, I don't know, Luna's not looking too bad. So the daily is a strong bearish trend. The 8 hour is probably more evident. We've had a pullback. We didn't get that bearish candle there. The MACD didn't agree either. 4 hour, yeah, look, there's nothing there on Luna. AVAX as well. Daily sideways. The 4 hour. Now, in case you don't know, the reason we watch the daily is to give us an overall perspective in the market. And I like to put my support resistance levels in on the daily. They seem to hold a little bit more strength to them. And then I go to the 4 hour. So when you start looking at enough charts, you can look at the daily and then look at, say, the 4 hour time frame, and you can understand what trends are out there and what sort of time frames they will be. You'll see things like the 4 hour time frame. If they drop and then you've got, say, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 candles pulling back into that cradle zone, you just know that it's worth looking at the 8 hour time frame, because then that's, it's less candles, it's a cleaner pullback. We do have a few questions coming in like that, so that's why I've answered that question. Doge, that's just a mess. Daily, very sideways. Dot is, yeah, much the same. Sort of like this. This is what I was just explaining. On the 4 hour time frame, you can see that there's a lot of candles pulling back in an overall bearish momentum. So you just know that if you look a little bit higher, the daily, that's not a bad pullback. There's a nice clean pullback into that cradle zone. It wouldn't want to be any bigger than that, I'd say. Yeah, dot, nothing out there. Let's have a look at the total crypto market cap. Very similar to the Bitcoin chart, very bearish at the moment. It just does need to play into this daily trend, and we see some further selling off. But yeah, I think my overall opinion of the market at the moment is keep your hands warm, sit on them, don't trade. There's nothing out there at the moment for myself, for Lou, for Craig. So keep that capital safe, and we will attack the markets when the time comes. Good morning, Donna. I hope you're well. Hernan, you're a little bit late, but you didn't miss anything. There's nothing out there to trade, nothing worth speaking about. Bitcoin, as I was saying, is very sideways, very confused. The daily, we do need some further selling off for those trends to stay in play. But if you look at the 4 hour, it's just very sideways. So yeah, you're in the community, so we'll keep you posted if anything does arise, but I don't think there will be today. Hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully the rest of the week. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you all had a great holiday, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. I'll chat to you soon.